However, they are playing for some pride here. It is Curse going up against Vitality, the French Giants squaring up against a very, very strong American team. It's going to be tough to call. I mean, essentially, it's
a very difficult call because basically it doesn't matter.
Well,
that's the problem here. I mean, both these teams are really going to be pining for the win anyway as a consolation.
Yeah.
But can they do it? I don't really know. And you know what? If both, the other thing is they don't want to lose all 3 games. Otherwise, it's going to feel like a right plum, and that's going to be the trouble.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is they want to get something out of this event. They've travelled a long way to get here, and that applies to both of them. They don't want to go home having won nothing at all. So they are still going to be going for it, all guns blazing. It is.
I know you're happy, Will, because your brother's team has made it through.
I'm ecstatic, yeah. I mean, when I looked at the groups, just to go over this very briefly, I personally thought the Delta group was the hardest. I think the other hard one was the Infused Optic. Is that Alpha, I think, maybe?
Yes, and I believe that game's going on for basically, it's a really weird way it works out. If Optic don't win this one, they are going home. TK need 2 maps at least to guarantee themselves first place in the group.
Yeah. Groups, they are guaranteed to be in the money, a top 8 position, and a lot of respect from their opposition, the other competitive teams.
That's it. We've certainly had some upsets as well this weekend. If you haven't seen all the games, TCM are in fact out, and that is a crushing blow to them. A lot of people were expecting big things, but just doesn't seem like it's going to be possible.
No, and I think one thing to take into consideration as well is the fact that TCM placed second at the first Gfinity. That was with Monksy. They do have Moose now, and I feel bad because Moose is such a strong player.
You know what? I watched Moose, and it is not him.
It's not him that's letting him down. No. Well, it's like if I say, I feel bad for him because he's probably going to get the flack for it because, essentially he's substituted out for Monksy. But hey, there you go. But let's forget about all of that. This is all about Vitality and Curse right now as we go into game number 1, which is going to be Slums on Hardpoint. Who do we want to start off watching here, Bryce?
Well, we're going to go on board with Blindfire first of all and see what he can do. Rel, who are you favouring for this matchup?
I've got to say Curse. I mean, Curse did take Unite down to the last map, ended 3-2 in Unite's favour. And, taking Unite to the last map is an achievement in itself. It's a very difficult feat to achieve. So I think Curse are going to take this one.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, both these teams, like I said, it will be the olive branch, so they can pull back a little bit. So they are going to both really fight for this one. Neither team wants to be the one that goes home without winning a single game. So, still on board with Blindfire, not really moving anywhere. Gataga actually on a 2 streak. Let's jump to him.
Here we go. So, Gataga, the French monster, as you said before, picking up kill after kill now. Great start for him, as this middle hill is heavily contested. And what both teams are trying to do here is just retain the spawn for the bottom shantytown area. But, of course, they do need to be picking up some important points as well.
So it does seem like Gataga's just holding. He was playing for streaks. Taken down. Sit down, says Miracles. And you got to remember this, we're talking about Miracles having already gone out of this tournament. The guy who hadn't been to a LAN and didn't win, if you remember that period that happened in when he did the 3-peat. No. And now, how the tide has turned.
Yeah, well, this is exactly it. I mean, Miracles, when he was in the former Impact team, was just unstoppable. And they've really, really struggled at this event, Bryce.
They certainly have. I mean, your brother's team took them, and I did say at the start of this, whoever won the first game of the day would be the one who come through that group second to Unite, and it has worked out exactly that way. And there we go. As we go into this at the moment, it does seem like Curse are taking the lead.
All right, well, the garden statue has been left in the middle map now as they push down to this bottom shantytown area. And, we can see this big, big point difference. It is 50 points to 6. That's quite significant.
Interesting enough, Complex using the Type 25. That's the first player I've seen use it outside of Jake from Infused. And it doesn't seem to be having massive success with it. Let's see what he's doing on the scoreboard. You know what? Call me a liar. It does seem 8-4 instead.
There we go. And now Vitality fighting right back. We can see Agony picking up some kill streak there, going all the way, making it 4. And as we watch Complex a little bit more here, we can see him pushing through the graveyard area, moving towards blue. He's just trying to set up for the next hard point because these 2 next hard points are the big ones for me.
Yeah, it is really difficult with these next 2, especially if you're going to break them. But look at the Vitality team at the moment, the scores these guys have and the rotation. They're seriously going to put some hammers down on this Curse team. And you know what? I don't know. It's going to be difficult for Curse to break this. I'm not sure they're going to be able to get through.
Well, we are seeing Agony doing some important anchoring work here. We can just see him at the garden fountain at the back of the map there. And he's just going to try and hold that as long as he can. We can see him picking up some important kills there as Miracles does go down. And this is just such an important point on this map, I feel. Just that very specific anchor position. He's doing a great job here, Bryce.
Certainly is. Agony still on board. 7 streak at the moment. Oh, sit down. Get turned on. Curse has just taught you a lesson.
Yep, and that was big play there from Miracles. 2-kill streak of his own, but Agony did manage to pick up some score streaks, and they're important ones. Hellstorm Missile and Lightning Strike are crucial, but Miracles just getting kill after kill here. He was trying to get into that spawn, into the anchor position, but was unable to do so.
Yeah, I'll jump on board with Azox, who has spawned miles away, so let's go on board with someone else. Kataga is being incredibly sneaky here. He has it as well. He's put on a Lodestar.
A Lodestar? Interesting. He's always got a little trick up his sleeve, Kataga. I mean, he was the first person that I saw using the crossbow in competitive tournaments as well, where he liked to bring it out on raid, search and destroy, shoot the van across the raid. But there we go. Kataga does go down as he does try and advance. Once again, coming off spawn now. The smoke has kind of blinded him there. He can't really see anyone in there, but points are being racked up in Curse's favour.
Target.
Oh, my goodness.
I thought he got that second one, got the assist, though, but Vitality are now putting it down and trying to just hold this one, but they get pushed out by Curse, and it might be time for Vitality to start cracking open them score streaks.
Yeah, well, Vitality do actually have the lead now, and let's not forget they were way behind at the start of this game. Sorry, I do apologise. Did temporarily have the lead. They're just about to take it. This is so back in 2 over this garage hardpoint area, and with 6 seconds left to go, Vitality just need to set up at the middle hardpoint statue.
They certainly do, and Vitality look like they're in a great position to hold this one. You've got to remember, they have more score streaks than Curse anyway, so whatever happens, they can break this hard point wide open. Kataga goes on a little bit of a tear and just starts wrecking face here. Curse can't really step to him, but eventually Twist takes him down with a 2-piece of his own, and at the moment, it does seem like Curse taking control, but here come the streaks from the sky. Miracles actually picking up one himself, and I'm surprised that, you know what, Vitality haven't brought more in.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of saving them up. They're probably trying to use them on a better hardpoint, but I was going to say this middle one's probably the best one to bring him out on, in which we can see Kataga actually getting 2, Agony getting 2, and there we go. Perfect use of the score streaks, which has just opened the whole map up for Vitality.
Yeah, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That is certainly a big kill there from them. Clearing them out. It also has given them the spawn for the next one as they rotate. Kataga seems to be doing a good job himself. I want to have a quick look at the scoreboard, see how this is going down. Kataga, 20 and 10, 6 captures, 2 defends. He certainly is doing fantastic work for his team.
Yeah, he's really carrying his team there. Top fragging for them. We can see him with that lightning strike as well, and he's just holding that back. He's gonna manage to dodge the Hellstorm missile. And again, they are picking up a lot of points. And Vitality, they are behind. We can see Curse striding ahead, but I think they might be able to take this. I might be eating my own words from my prediction.
Miracles actually has a war machine. He's putting it to a deadly effect. Trying to get a lot of points on this one as they are in the lead at the moment, 122 to 98. Oh, Miracles. Fantastic kill there to just snapshot onto him. Complex now on a 4 streak himself. And look at what he's pulled out. Hellstorm, A10 and a VTOL.
That is crazy. I don't know how he's expecting to rake all of those kill streaks or score streaks in, but he's going to try it anyway as Complex tries to win. I don't think I've ever seen any of those in competitive play when I think about it.
I've never seen any of them actually called in. I've never seen any of them actually pick the Warthog. It's probably one of my favourite score streaks, simply because of the noise it makes, but it's not all that useful. It
is a bit of a strange one. It just kind of deafens you. If you've got your headphones on loud, it's not going to be very pleasant at all.
Oh, he got taken. He was calling in the Hellstorm. We got EMP'd.
Oh. That's bad times, but he's just going to hold point here. Needs to be aware that Vitality are on this next hard point and are, of course, picking up quite a few points and seem to be uncontested.
Oh, he's going to take that again. He's still on. Ready for this. Now he's going to call in the Hellstorm. He should be able to pick up a few here as they all retreat away. And the great thing about this, it means his teammates can actually push forward and try to challenge, but he gets taken down before he can get any more score streaks.
Okay, blind fire now. Just holding back. Anchor position. Very, very important point on hard point. On Slums, but he does get shut down by Gataga's lightning strike, and that is just perfect use by Gataga, follows it up with a kill, and Vitality switching things around as Gataga is on a rampage now. That's 4 kills under his belt.
Certainly is Bloodfire going down as well. Let's go on board with Gataga, see what he can do. He is putting it down in the ears. Looks like he's about to streak. I think that's why he's playing as a defensive. Can he make this killed? Oh, he does. Gets the lightning and the Hellstorm and decides to back away. He's clearly playing for streaks here, Gataga, and decides to just get out of dodge, and he has managed to do it. And now going around the back, not really that worried, but he goes down anyway. Can't dodge forever.
No, it was after that Lodestar, but wasn't able to pull it off. Does have the lightning strike in Hellstorm, though. A lot of score streaks being achieved in this game so far, and it is incredibly close. Vitality, they are trailing. Cursor striding ahead now, but I still think Vitality might edge this. They're in a better position for the next 2 hard points, really.
Certainly Agataga putting good kills down as well. He's doing so well for his team. 28 and 15, 16 now, but it doesn't seem like they're getting the points on the board. The rest of his team have to step out. Complex is certainly doing well. Once again, as he gets taken down by Agony, pick up the two-piece. I'm going to jump on board with this man here. Let's see what he can do on the sticks. Just constantly going. Azok's actually getting 2 as well with his Hellstorm. This could be the turning point for Vitality. They need these points.
There we go. And just about, Twiz does take down Agony. And yeah, this is very good play from Curse now. But right, Vitality need to pull the socks up. It is all up to these next 2 hard points, and they need to make the most of them. They need to lock this middle one down as long as they can, because sometimes it is heavily contested.
Certainly is, and he picked up a lot of points there. Can he get the second kill? He can! Gets his Hellstorm. Azox, who's now on a 6 streak, and he gets a trophy system defense that actually give him his Lightning Strike as well. Won't get a much easier Lightning Strike than that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Azok's playing really well for his team. And look at this. Vitality seem to be securing every single point here and do have the better spawn for the next hard point. But who is this trying to sneak right around the back of them? Oh, he does get shut down regardless.
Vitality, there we go. It does seem like Curse now have got the rotation that they wanted, and they have the middle as well. And he's pulling this to the War Machine out. Doesn't get a single kill with it by the look of it, as Azok drops a hammer. Clean coming Lightning Strike, 2-piece with the M8 as well. I'm going to jump on board with that, man.
Yeah, Azox, 3 kills under his belt, is on the hard point, ready to rotate down to the bottom one. There is still 10 seconds left on this, and this is a really good use of his Hellstorm. Does only manage to pick up 1 kill, but he knows that 2 are coming from Garage.
Doesn't manage to pick it up, and he will get naded out of that as well, but it doesn't matter. They've got the final rotation for the final minute. It's going to come right down to this. What can they do? Vitality have got it. Can they hold this?
I mean, if this hits 20 seconds and Vitality is still in control of this hard point, then that is a guaranteed victory for them. They are getting so many points, and they've managed to overtake Curse, who were pretty much leading the entire game.
They certainly were, and they have taken it well. But can that be a breakthrough now? Curse are coming in.
Oh, boy.
It's very close. Azok has to clutch this. He has to go huge, and he managed to pick up 1. Can he get the second one? He needs to get this off.
Oh, and Azox, he tried his best, but his teammates are coming to reinforce now. Vitality are on the better spawn.
Complex doesn't manage to hold it, and that's going to be pretty much it. It's all over. Vitality take it right at the last. Curse are going to be kicking themselves. They're just going to be sick so much more, and it's just horrific.
Yeah, I mean, they gave it the best shot there, but 229 points to 12. And I will just scribble that down for future reference. And that's and that is going to be a Vitality win. This is, of course, best of 5 series, as is every single game here at Gfinity 2. And what a tournament we've had so far. I mean, we've casted some brilliant games. Look at these scores, Bryce.
For Gataga, 34, 21, 9 captures, 6 defends. That's why he's known as the French Monster. And he seems to be on form here this weekend. It's a pity, really, that it's all for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great shame. He's definitely playing well so far in this series. That Slums Hardpoint was one of his best games that I've seen. But as you say, they can't really get any further in this tournament. This is almost like a consolation game.
It most certainly is. And we will find out how Map 2 goes right after this short break.
We are concluding the Delta group stages here, at least for Vitality and Curse anyway. They are both out of this tournament, but they are playing for consolation to see who places 3rd and 4th. So far, Brycey, it is 1-0 in Vitality's favour. It
certainly is, and we have said before, this game, it's kind of a consolation game. It is certainly not the cherry on the cake. There is no cake. There's probably just the cherry, and it's unfortunate for them, but at the moment we're going to go and search and destroy and see what both these teams can do.
All right, well, Blindfire has made this move up on A. We're actually watching a defensive round. We want to just see how they're going to play defensively and attackingly this time, switch things up. Very, very clean and easy round there for Curse, taking that quite early.
They did. That was a very quick round there, and we will see the final kill cam from Curse as Twiz tries to take it. Oh, he just sees him. Bang, straight off the boxes.
Yeah, there we go. Sniper being put to full effect there. Let's watch an attack from Curse as well, and then we'll see an attack and a defense from the opposing side from Vitality.
Let's jump on board with... I want to jump on board with Miracles.
All right. Well, let's see. Miracles can grab that spade and dig himself out of the hole that he's found his team in, as they are 1-0 down in this series. As I say, Miracles pushing through mid-map. Oh, trophy system destroyed, but no kill.
Does get taken down. And at the moment, let's go have a little look, see what Twiz can do. As he has got the sniper rifle out, looking for a pick here. Doesn't manage to get one. Going to jump on board with Complex, who's doing the same thing up the top at the moment. Not able to find a single pick, either of these two players with the sniper rifle. Vitality well into cover.
Yep. And are we going to see a little bit of a snipe off? That is the question. YY in, keeping his fingers ready for action. Does not spot anyone middle map. Oh, and he does get shut down finally there by Broken.
He certainly does. Jumping on board with Blind Fire. Twizzing takes it down 2-2. Two pairs of players going against each other. See what they can do.
Yeah, he's just sitting top house here. Does have the bomb to hand. And he's going to have to make a push sooner or later. There's just over 30 seconds left on this clock. Ooh. Oh, Agony's taken down Twiz. It's all up to Blindfire.
So he does. Blindfire has to take down the pair of them. Let's see what he can do.
And is he going to be able to pick this kill up? Oh, he is not. It is going to be a round to Vitality. This is just swings and roundabouts, kills going back and forth, and rounds being exchanged as they tie it up 1-1.
They certainly are. It's going to be very, very difficult for these two teams to actually, gain the advantage over the other one. It's so difficult. These teams are tight at the moment.
Yeah. I want to see, as we say, let's try and stick to the attacking sides, just see what's going on. It's probably easier that way. It gives us the best coverage. So there we go with Vitality and Agony. Agony, I believe, actually originates from Belgium, but of course features in this French lineup. A very popular one. Even got a separate French dedicated stream here at this event. Yeah,
they are actually right on the far end from us, Rel. But I'm sure they'll be watching this one sooner or later as Agony picked up the first kill there. And he's on a 2-streak, 3-streak. Oh, Agony and Gataga.
Oh, Agony.
Oh, Agony just pulled off a huge three-piece on Search and Destroy. He's certainly going to be the apple of his team's eye after that one.
That was ridiculous. And we saw Gataga actually cleaning things up as well, getting a kill of his own. But there we go, Agony going big for his team. And that is going to make things 2-1.
It certainly is a fantastic play there, and it will be 2-1 to this Vitality lineup.
Okay, so it is now Curse's turn to go for the attack, and that's going to be really disappointing for Curse. I mean, Search and Destroy, it's a game type that people are realizing more and more that it's about exchanging kills. If you get one kill up, then you shouldn't be losing the game. That's a comment that Rambo actually made himself. One of the top American players, because essentially all you've got to do is stick together and exchange kills, and you should get the victory.
You certainly should now. Vitality Agony picking up a kill. Blindfire picking up. Can he turn? No, he cannot. Miracle's actually picking up two as we jump on board with him, going straight in. Blindfire picking up Broken, bringing it back to 2-2. These two teams certainly going hammer and tongs against each other.
Yep, it is all even here. Watching Blindfire now just get that final kill in the kill cam. I mean, it's really hard to call. That hard point that we saw, Curse were ahead for the majority of the time, let's be honest, but there wasn't that much of a difference apart from initially, where there was about a 50-point difference, but Vitality brought it back, and there was always, maybe 10 points in it, lingering around that amount, and Vitality just edged it towards the end. So it's, they're very, very evenly matched.
Yeah, it certainly does at the moment. On board with Blindfire as we watch the defense. I'm going to jump on board with Complex, who just broke his donut there, and it now seems like he can be firing on all cylinders. There we go. God, can he pick up the second one? Yes, he can as well. And now it is a 1 versus 4 for Gataga.
Oh, what can Gataga do? Does take down Twiz. 3 left.
Oh, instantly shut down by Miracles.
Yeah, tried to get a nice little bit of a quick scope there, but was unable to pull that off. And that is going to mean 3-2. Curse do take the lead. This is Vitality's to take, though. I mean, if they actually win this Search and Destroy, it'll be putting them 2-0 up in the best of 5 series. And what a great position to be in.
It certainly does, and it's going to come up to both these two teams who can really crack that chestnut first and just manage to get ahead and really start to gain a lead.
All right, well, here we go. Watching Blindfire now. I want to watch a different Curse, but I want to see what's going on for Complex, actually. I don't think we've seen too much of Complex.
Well, his score wasn't fantastic. It's 2-3, and he still has the Warthog A10 as one of his score streaks on this. Not able to pick it as he goes straight down to Agony. I'm on board with Blindfire, who's on a 3-streak at the moment. It's now 2 versus 3. Curse have the advantage.
All right, Blindfire goes up top here, and he's just going to hold tight and support Miracles as he tries to make this slow push towards A. He's got to be careful, though, as there is a Vitality player defending that bomb site.
Certainly is. Blindfire trying to take him down. Can he? No, he cannot. And it now means Miracles. The tide is turning on his own, but he picks up 1. This will be the 1v2 clutch if he can do it.
And it's Miracles going head-to-head with Broken. BBB.
He knows. Broken knows.
Oh, dodges that grenade. They know exactly where each other is. Broken does have the sniper rifle, and Miracles wisely decides to actually run away from that. He's not going to be able to outrange a sniper rifle with that gun.
He certainly isn't, and the problem for him now is he has to make a decision and find him or go for the plant. And he's going to go for the plant. This is going to be very, very difficult.
And
he's going to get it. He's got the Hellstorm as well.
And I think Broken was almost hoping that Miracles wouldn't go for that plant there. Kind of distanced himself from the bomb. But look at this now. Miracles has no idea where Broken is.
I've seen this so many times. This is a fantastic spot. And decides he's not going to do it.
Okay. Oh, I see. Yep, I see what's going on.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. He's trying to dodge the missile. Decides eventually to split it and takes him down, and that will give him his lightning strike.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a tease there. Interesting.
You can't shoot me.
Makes for a nice little kill come there to end that up. And as you say, it's now 4-2 in favour of Curse. So Curse just striding ahead on this search and destroy.
He certainly is. And Curse now certainly coming forward with full force. And this might even be their search and destroy. We're going to jump on board with Vitality, though, and let's have a little look. I'm going to go on board with Agony.
All right, Agony does have the RCXD and the bomb in his hands, making this big push now towards B. B, not the bomb plan of choice. Oh, and here we go. Brings out the RCXD. Going to let that run ahead, and it is going to go head-to-head with somebody, but didn't actually kill anyone.
Didn't. Agony's actually jump forward into yellow. Just double-check nobody's in here. Oh, he does actually manage to fire and blind fire.
I didn't even see myself. I think Agony was a bit confused for a second. Does go down as Twiz takes him out. Gataga answers back, taking down Twiz. Good exchange of kills.
Oh, Gataga.
Follows it up.
So it does. It's now 3 versus 1. Let's jump on board with Miracles.
Oh, nearly.
Great play for Miracles, but Broken manages to clean him up. He was very, very weak there at the end.
Okay, so 4-3 Vitality are not out of this yet. They just need to win one more round to tie things up to 4-4, and then that's when it starts to get interesting, Bryce.
It most certainly does. Now, what can they do? We've got to remember that there is a lightning strike still in play, so that can decide an entire round, especially on this map where it is so open.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you've got to remember these guys actually featured in the previous Gfinity as well, that being Vitality. A different story for Curse, however. This is their first Gfinity.
Yeah, and it's not gone entirely well for them. It could actually be Miracle's second one. Last time he came third, I believe.
Oh, of course, yes. In the Impact Glory days. And it kind of all fell apart from there,
They must seem like a long way away now.
Yeah. But hey, there you go. Watching Agony now, who's just trying to decide what the best position to lie down is around this rubble.
Lightning strike inbound, and he knows it. He's trying to move. Miracles.
Oh, Agony. That was
Agony,
dirty.
that was just disgusting.
Oh, what a brilliant kill. And now with Complex here, does pick up the kill against Broken. 1 versus 1 Gataga, going head-to-head with Complex.
Yeah, we'll jump on board. There we go. Gataga picks it up, bringing it back to 4-4. Life is a beach right now for this man. And it could generally go either way, Rel.
Yeah. You know, this search and destroy, it's almost like doing a best of 2 search, or first of 2 search and destroy from here. Let's just reset everything first of 2, see how they get on. So interesting use of the AN there. We haven't seen that gun used all that much in this tournament. And
I haven't seen it at all this weekend, to be fair. It's kind of one of them guns that's fallen out of favour compared to the M8. But let's watch the defensive Curse this time round and see what they can do. I
mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, both of these teams are trying to go for the win, but due to the lack of significance so far in this tournament, maybe they're just trying out a few little things and not taking it as seriously as they would otherwise.
Miracle's putting the hammer down. He's actually now, I believe that's 12-4. Leading the way for his team. Can he take him down as well? Yes, he can. Bringing it now to a 1 versus 3 for Gataga as we jump on board with him, and he has been spotted. And it now means that Curse take the lead, 5-4, map point.
Yes, all they need is one more round. Vitality, however, need 2 back-to-back. Going to be difficult. They have to win both an attack and most likely going to be a defense as well, the way things are going. Well, we'll see what happens there. We can just see the final kill cam where Twiz does clean up that final player in Vitality. I mean, Curse, they are genuinely one of the top American teams, to my understanding. Obviously, my American knowledge isn't as good as my European one, but they have had a bit of a rough time at this event.
They certainly have. I mean, first losing to Infused, and now losing to Vitality. It's not really going their way at all.
No.
Oh, no, it's not. It's wrong group.
Yeah, I was going to say, so it was Aware and Unite, of course.
That's the one. It's your brother. That's the one I meant.
Yep.
One of them UK teams to be one of them.
There we go. But Miracles here, sitting up top, and that was a beautiful snipe there.
Miracles is on fire. What is he on now? 4 streak? 14 for 4.
Oh, boy. Well, he's on his own. It's a 1 versus 3, but if anybody's going to be able to pull it off, looking at those stats, it's most likely going to be Miracles.
It is. He is being the man for his team at the moment. He is desperately trying to find a pick with that sniper rifle around the middle. Hasn't yet, and he's now backing off. He knows he doesn't really want to let this go without a fight. Can he make it? Does take down Agony.
Oh, this
He's
could
now
be huge.
15. And it looks like he might go score streaks again. Oh, he does get taken down there. Gataga was ready and waiting for him. Gataga's also had a really good search and destroy.
Yeah, I mean, just in general, I think I've got to say Gataga's been the standout player for Vitality for me. I wouldn't say he's heads and heels above all the other players in his team, but I do feel that he is the more talented player, as it were.
Completely agree with you there. Let's have a little look at the scoreboard. When we go 5-5 right down to the wire here. And there we go. It is 15-5 for Miracles. Agony is on 10-8. Gataga 8-7.
Let's watch the attackers, see what's going on.
I'm going to see. I'm going to jump on board with Gataga. Got to.
Right. It's got to be Gataga with a sniper rifle. Just sat on top of this van.
No one there. I'm going to switch around to Agony. He has managed to smoke the bomb, but not actually going to go for it. Slip the net now, but do they know where he is?
Oh, well, there's a great opportunity to actually go for a plant on B. Those trophy systems are down, which are providing him with some brilliant cover, and this is going to get planted.
It is, and they have the number advantage. Oh, the big player, Miracles, is out of this one. Vitality looking like they have the advantage at the moment. Can they lock this down?
All right, well, it's looking quite good. Broken and Azox picking up kills respectively. 1 versus 4.
Has to be some sort of god here.
Yeah, this
can he
is
manage to do it?
No, he cannot.
Sit down, says Broken. 2-0.
2-0 to Vitality.
And I didn't know whether he could do it then. Maybe he could, maybe he couldn't.
Yeah, Curse are really feeling the pain at the moment. And I've said it time and time again, you've got to feel bad for them coming into this tournament. I wouldn't say they were close to being the favourites to win, but a lot of people were putting them in the top 5. And it's just been a sad story for Curse. They've been unable to beat anyone so far. Out of the 2 teams, they've only played 2 games, but still it's not looking like they're going to win the 3rd at this rate.
You're completely right, the rail. I wouldn't really have expected this from Curse coming into this map. Coming into this entire tournament, really, it's been a tournament of shocks, and that's the greatest thing about it. I said before this tournament started, some teams are like, oh, we can beat this team, we can beat that team.
Yeah.
These are the best teams in the world. You cannot beat anyone until you prove it on the day.
No, and I think it's really shone through with the underdogs, I suppose. They're so much more motivated than these top teams that have achieved already, that have done what they needed to do to win tournaments, whatever it may be. And they're kind of not taking it as serious as the underdogs. And I know it's a strange thing to say, of course, everyone's taking this seriously, but the underdogs know this is probably one of very, very limited opportunities they'll get to prove themselves.
However, we will find out what happens in this one, map 3, right after this short break. Hello and welcome back here to Gfinity live on Delta. We are going straight into this game. It is Curse versus Vitality. I am Bryce and I'm joined by Rel.
Hello there, and yes, this is the final game that these guys will be playing. Vitality are currently winning 2-0 in this best of 5 series, and both of these teams are out of this tournament. They cannot qualify into the single elimination bracket, so they will not place in the top 8, but they are playing for pride and to take something away from G2.
Now Vitality trying to keep their lead alive as they go around and try to get this flag now. Capture the flag. Can he manage to pull this one away? Both of the players end up going for it. There are no cut-offs in effect, though. They have let Curse slip the net.
Yeah, and Curse have just gone right round the back. I mean, they're ready to go for a counter. Azox does take out Miracles, but he's got to be very, very careful about the 2 players in the back garage.
Certainly have now. Azox, what can he do?
Well, one of them has been spotted, but there is a second, and they need to be aware of this.
Got to be very, very careful. There is a block to
the
right. Can he manage to do it? Oh, that flag actually goes in regardless. Curse not able to do a single thing there. They really need to start getting that testosterone pumping. Just not doing a single thing. Some sort of hormone replacement therapy or something needs to come in effect, because at the moment, Curse do not seem to have any sort of fire in them.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to see what Vitality can do if they can extend this lead anymore. I mean, that's a really early flag capture as well. And I've got to say, I feel like Curse made a big mistake there. They had 2 people in that back garage, and neither of them rushed for that challenge.
So now, Twiz, what can he do as he pushes forward? Managed to get that flag back, but there is someone waiting for him. And oh, so close. But Agony shuts him down and gets that flag home. Agony with the clutch. Twiz very close to turning on him, though.
I know, that would have been insane, but big kills there. And it's important kills like that that can determine the victory of a game sometimes. We're seeing a very informed Vitality side, I've got to say, in this best of 5, 2-0 up. I mean, that Search and Destroy, don't get me wrong, that was incredibly close at 6-5, as was the hard point, 2-2-9 to 2-1-2. But I've got to say, Vitality seem to be all over the capture the flag.
Target with the 2 pieces. They pull that flag away once again, and they are trying to switch the spawns. Broken is trying to just hold it off, and that is Kataga away, but flag has been counter-pulled. But it looks like it's going to be dropped. I've got to see that thing over there.
No.
Blind fire. Oh, we should have jumped to that before. I didn't think he was going to do anything, but managed to take it. And now Blind fire might be able to. It's a flag runner versus flag runner battle. Kataga wins.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see what happened with Blind Fire, but when I was looking at that minimap in the bottom right, he may have turned on the Vitality player there. He may have turned on them. Regardless of that, though, we are still seeing Broken.
They managed to put it back.
Yeah, they managed to get it back at the base.
Agony is kind of in alone in that area at the moment. He decides not to reload. Picking up a secondary weapon, but he is all alone in this area. And he does get taken down. Doesn't actually see Miracles there. Broken, let's jump on board with him. He's on a 4 streak, and it looks like he's going to be holding the hook. Doesn't see anyone though. Managed to pick off one there. Decides not to engage the second one. Backing off. Got to be playing for those streaks.
Yeah, I mean, he's dangerously close. Just a single kill will at least get him that Hellstorm missile. And he'll be pretty set for the Lightning Strike here. Very close. And, you know, of course, Curse are probably not going to be aware of this, but Broken is going to play this very slowly now.
He really is. It's going to be very difficult to remove Broken. He's just strong like an oak tree in this position. They cannot move him. At the moment, Agony doesn't get shut down either. And there we go. Going to go back on board with Broken because he's actually running away, determined to keep his streaks away. He's going for the Lodestar. Yeah, and this is going to be great because I've never seen a Lodestar in at a competitive LAN tournament. So I kind of really want him to get this as well. It would be quite entertaining. He's working his way to it, but he's still got a long way to go. Oh, as he picks up another one. It's a long way, though. It is a very long way to get that Lodestar. But he is determined. He actually managed to take down his teammate. He's so hungry for kills. Yeah, I mean, he could, I guess, use his Hellstorm Missile and Lightning Strike in order to do that, but, you know, they've got to play for the win at the end of the day, and those 2 score streaks are essential to actually prevent the flag pulls. There's a person behind him, and he does manage to lose it right there and then, but that flag is going to be pulled away, counter-pulled by them. Who is that with the flag? It is going to be Complex. Yep. Now, he has the cutoffs. However, incoming Hellstorm, he managed to get in as much as he can, and he slipped the net. This could be trouble. This could go 1-1. He does have a lightning strike as well. Is he going to drop it? No!
Oh, Broken does manage to shut that down. Is there going to be a return, though? That is the question.
Blind Fire has managed to stop that, but has been a return.
Oh,
there has been a return. It was Kataga who got the return, shutting down Curse. And that was ridiculous. They have got to be weeping like a willow after that one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they've got to be absolutely devastated. That was insane. The flag did get returned to the base. And boy, that was some clutch play there. I mean, that would be tied now going into round number 2 here. But instead, Vitality retain their lead. And they're looking really set up strong. 2-0 overall in this best of 5. 1-0 up as we go into the second side of Capture the Flag.
Wow, that is just ridiculous. I mean, can you imagine how frustrating that must be? He dodged the Hellstorm, couldn't dodge anymore, but please keep an eye on Blind Fire because he is streaking as well, and if he gets a few kills, he will have a War Machine, so they're still in this.
Yeah, I mean, when that Lightning Strike was coming down, I was thinking to myself, oh, that's kind of a waste, because even if he does... Wow. And there we go, and he's got the War Machine, but even if he does pick up that kill, it's just going to get captured by another player anyway, but no, Kataga was there to clean that up. But yes, look at those streaks now. They should be able to get back into this.
They certainly can do. Blind Fire, try to take him on as he does, just drop Kataga. Sit down off that head glitch, boy. And now it does seem like Curse are in a great position to do this.
Well, he's pinged one of his score streaks there. He's not actually used it, so he's just used it for a bit of a recon more than anything else.
He has. And there we go. Can he pick up this kill? He does. Blind Fire is on a bit of a tear now. He's on a 9 streak as he brings in the Lightning Strike. They're definitely going to go for the flagpole right here as he drops it. And he's now going to put it away.
Yeah, Blind Fire pulling this. Is there anybody that can stop him? There is one person tucked away in the corner, and he does make the kill. It was Broken, and he's got to go for this return quick because there's someone in top money. Oh boy, I don't think he knows.
Oh, he's still top money. It is Twiz, and he does manage to stop it. And it looks like the Hailstorm is going to come in. It does take down the flag carrier from the other side. Blindfire Complex is actually going to run the flag as well. That flag was not returned.
Yeah.
As Azox goes down as well, Agony desperately trying to rescue this flag.
I don't really know why Broken didn't actually go for that. Obviously, he was quite conscious. Oh, there we go, and the flag gets returned, so that's going to be a capture at 1-1.
Game on.
I've got to say, I don't know why Broken didn't just go for the return. He was so hesitant, and that has cost his team.
It certainly has. Obviously, he managed to call it right with Twiz coming out the window, but he was waiting around again, and that did not pay out for him. And now his team are 1-1, and Cursor comes screaming back into this one.
Yeah, and, you know, I can't really see Vitality actually capturing another flag in these remaining 3 minutes and 10 seconds, purely because of the score streaks that are on offer. I mean, a Hellstorm missile can shut down a flagpole, as can a Lightning Strike, but 3 of Vitality do take out the 3 players in Curse, which left Complex all on his own, and he is injured. It's going to have to go on the defense a little bit here.
He's going to be a little bit difficult, but there we go. Complex is still holding it down. I'm going to have to look at his score. 13 and 10 at the moment. I'm sorry, Broken. What are you doing? 20 and 8. That is phenomenal. The score should be a little bit different with the way that the Vitality team are actually slaying.
Yeah, it's crazy how this is ending up how it is. And I've got to say, I'm surprised really with Complex. He seems to have been on some big streaks. He seems to be playing great for his team, but he's not really that positive. So he must have had a rough, shaky start to the game.
Certainly has now. Broken's on a 5 streak. He's still going for that load start. But now they are rushing him for to get another flagpole. But there's a player there. Agony actually takes him down, though. But he's going to run it into serious trouble.
Oh, Agony does pick up the kill.
There's still 2 more. He has to go the hard way. There is no easy way out of this for Agony. As incoming score streak, there's someone behind him. He does make it around the corner, though. Slips the net.
Yeah, he's actually managed to get into red to actually dodge that, and he's got to be careful because there is someone behind him, and he's not going to make the kill. His teammate does, though.
Gataga with the flag, and we've seen him do fantastic work before. Other flag is away. Can he do it as the War Machine? No. Blindfire says, I've got streaks, and I'm going to use them. Both of them might be returned, but no. It looks like Twizzini will get this flag back away. Once again, they have the cutoffs. Nobody's in a position. Has anybody got any score streaks? No, Gataga deciding EMP Lodestar Dogs is the way to go. And that's not going to help him right now.
No, it's really not. And as I say, whilst of course all of these players are trying to go for the win, they are taking this a little bit less seriously with them being unable to qualify into the single elimination bracket.
It certainly is. And now let's see what both these players can do. At the moment, it does look like Curse are going to take this one.
Yeah, they're looking quite set. They've, of course, just captured that flag there, and with 1 minute left on the clock and score streaks at their disposal, I cannot see Vitality taking this, which I've got to say is a shame because Vitality opened up so strong. I mean, they got the first flag capture, and then they just seem to be all over Curse.
They really do. I mean, Curse can't just playing it all right as Miracles actually takes the flag once again, comes back, challenges Azox, and now can they do anything? Miracles actually decided to change sides completely there, managed to get away. And now what they can do, Agony is in a position to stop him, but he's long range with an MSMC, and he has been taken down by Twiz.
There we go.
And this could actually be 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, there's really just not much Vitality can do here, even if they manage to prevent this flag capture, which I think they're just about not going to be able to do.
Doesn't manage to do it. 3-1 to Curse, and we're going to go to map number 4. I'm going to have a little look at the scoreboard right now. Broken actually going 26 and 14, but it doesn't help when you can't get them flags home. Blindfire, though, 23 and 17. Complex, 20 and 17. Miracles actually not having the greatest game, but Sin probably doing a lot of objective. And that's pretty much it. We're going to go into the next one, and I don't know. I don't think the French were playing as well as they could have been.
Yeah, I mean, it's we're probably going to have to investigate this a little bit because I don't know. I want to see how they're going to play in the next game. I've got it wrote down here for some reason as Slums again. Yeah, I've got Slums Hardpoint with twice. Is this right?
Let's have a look. We are on game 5. It will be Slums Hardpoint again.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting. But we will be right back with the 4th map of this series here. It is, of course, Curse versus Vitality. It is now 2-1 to Vitality, and we will see you right after.
Incredibly close. I'm just going to give you a bit of a rundown of those. So, first one.
I'm actually going to give you a score update on the game going on in Alpha.
Do it.
I can confirm, I believe this is exactly what I'm seeing, that TK have just taken down Optic Gaming 3-0. It looks like that captured the flag, went all the way to overtime. But I can actually see on the preview screen on the Alphas next to us that Optic Gaming have been down 3-0, and that should be all their games done, I believe, Rail,
Yeah.
which means they have only won one game here at G2, and that does not look good for Optic.
Not at all, and I am sure when I check Parasite's Twitter later on, I'm going to see some sort of indirect tweet going on there.
I mean,
But,
I was hoping for a Unite Optic game. It doesn't look like we're going to get that at this rate.
No, not at all. So that will be it for Optic. But, I mean, in terms of this game that we've been having...
I mean, it's kind of tight. I mean, there is still a hope for Optic. If you are an Optic fan, there is still a small, slim, tiny ray of hope. Infused have to lose to Ozone.
Ah, right, okay. Interesting.
It's not going to happen, but it could.
It could. So they will be behind the Spaniards, cheering them on, I'm sure, if that's the case. But hey, you know, everything will be fully clarified as we, you know, conclude all this pool play. There's a lot up in the air because, of course, some teams are going to be tying, and we need to weigh up the map counts, the maps won and lost. I mean, in this one, as we say, we're playing for a third, fourth place here between Vitality and Curse. So far,
consolation prize.
Exactly. So far, Slums Hardpoint 292 to 212 in favour of Vitality. Standoff was 6-5 into favour of Vitality. And then that raid, Capture the Flag we just saw, was 3-1 in favour of Curse. Now, we do have it down as Slums Hardpoint, but there's probably been some mutual agreement
someone's
here.
gone straight to Yemen, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I think...
well, if you look there, actually, Rella, we have a map list in front of us. If Game 5 has Slums twice, Game 6 has Yemen twice. So maybe a small typo actually done there, so we will be looking at Yemen. That is just about to start. Here we go, Hardpoint Yemen, game number 4. This could be for the consolation. Somebody needs to win.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, as we say, Vitality are currently leading this, so if Vitality do come out on top on this hard point, then that will be game, set, and match, and they will be victorious 3-1. If not, we will be going right down to the wire, which will be Express, Search, and Destroy. So Curse, really with the backs up against the wall, need to pull out all the stops if they want to take this victory.
Certainly doing. Let's jump on board with Vitality broken first of all. What can he do as he pushes forward? Not an awful lot as it seems. Oh, wow, no, take that wrong. He just picked up a fantastic kill. Oh, and the second one for Broken. He is just taking Agony and holding him still.
Oh, wow, Broken
goes on a bit of a tear. 4 streaks straight away in the first 20 seconds. The guy is just a turret. Everything he is aiming at, he is hitting, eventually taken down by Blind Fire.
That was incredible, and the accuracy of his gun was insane. And of course, his teammates were piling onto that middle hard point. I think, yeah, Broken did just kill Agony. Bit of friendly fire. But nevertheless, they are in the lead and in a great position here.
It most certainly is now. Broken putting some more time on there. They do seem to have a little bit of a late rotation going on. Agony is there. Curse are not in a position, but they are still challenging for the middle, which is kind of interesting. But here come Complex, and it's probably, it's Blind Fire going up for it, as both teams fight for this second rotation.
Yeah, Agony needs to stay alive in there as the only person that's at the next hardpoint area, and he does go down to Complex. He only managed to kill one of the Curse players, but fortunately for him, Broken has managed to answer back, took down Complex, and vaulted into the hardpoint area, picking up a couple of points for his team.
So it does now. Gataga is streaking. He's off on 4 streak, has Lightning, has Hellstorm. And they are currently in the lead as they fight tooth and nail for this one. Agony sitting, can it down, Twiz, he can. Now on a 5 streak. Broken holding it down for him as well. They are getting a decent amount of points on this one, but they're going to have to push forward. And he actually just jumped in there, and he might juggle the hard point here as Vitality puts serious points down.
Yeah, Gataga seems to be trying to bump it up here. I think he just really wants that load star.
Oh, he now knows he's outnumbered.
Yeah.
He's being very, very cautious here. Gataga wants the load star.
Well, he's got to do something, and here we go, jumps in and jumps out. He is so close to it. One more kill will surely do it for Gataga.
Oh, you can tell he's probably telling his teammates, just cover my back, please. You know what, I'm surprised he hasn't tried to escape round to the next one.
Oh, no, Gataga, you were so close.
I thought he should have rotated. He should have just, guys, is it clear? Can I get into the next hard point for the points? Unfortunately, he couldn't, and Gataga is going to be kicking himself. He could have dropped the Lightning, he could have dropped the Hellstorm, and he could have not turned away. Any of those decisions would have worked for him, but no load star from Gataga this time round.
Oh, that would have been brilliant if he could have got that. And it's such a shame as well. I mean, he was clearly playing for it. He was not going for that hard point.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want the points. I want the load star.
Yep. So a great shame there, and you could see him just trying to scurry away as well once he spotted that AR. Nevertheless, though, Broken doing some work here, managing to prevent Curse from breaching into this hard point, which Agony had locked down.
Certainly has now. What can Agony do? And they don't really have marking control, so it seems like the rotation into the church. But Blind Fire actually gets there. And it does lock it down for him. And who's that challenging? It's Gataga deciding to challenge for the hard point. He's going to get it and get the points as well. This guy is playing for streaks.
Yeah, he is not trying to get the hard point points at all. We'll see. We'll see if he can get the load star. I mean, he's getting kill after kill. What's his kill death ratio at the moment, actually, Bryce? 10 to 4.
10 to 4 with 5 captures because he keeps jumping in and out.
Yeah, I mean, he's not, let's be honest, he's not really being a team player here. He is kind of going lone wolf. But, hey, it's working for his team, and he's racking up important score streaks for them.
For them YouTube clips, is he going to get shot back? But he escapes!
No, he does not.
Oh, so close. He
Back to square one.
The other side, but back to square one. Gataga bouncing through these streaks isn't really working for him. I'm surprised he just doesn't try and put it out, but clearly he's like, I can get some good clips out of this.
Well, here we go as he sweeps right round the back now. They do need to breach into this hard point. Sure, Vitality are ahead, but by the looks of it, Curse have this one locked down and are securing the vast majority of the points.
Yeah, takes down to Husini. Trying to get the second player. Can he get it? He knows there's a lot of points on offer, and he does manage to get it. He's halfway to a Hellstorm once again as he locks it down, and he actually gets shots on him now. I'm surprised he just doesn't drop the Hellstorm.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they've got to actually switch things up here. Gataga needs to be making a move and getting over to the next hard point. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say I was surprised he hadn't actually brought that hard point, the Hellstorm missile down earlier.
Someone's waiting for him. Oh!
Oh, nearly.
Oh,
if anyone was going to do that, it would have been Gataga, but does get
I
shut
think
down.
Blindfire was doing that on purpose.
Yeah,
Blindfire was like, I know what you're doing.
I'm not letting you get any more score streaks, Gataga. Play properly.
But there we go. We're going to jump on board. Who do you want to jump on board with, Rel?
I want to see what's going on with Twiz. We haven't seen too much of him for Curse, and he is on this hard point doing work for his team. There we go with the B2-3R picking up a kill, and another one, both of which were on the hard point, getting in those additional points.
Certainly are. He's still EMP'd at the moment. He's been EMP'd once again. Oh, can he get another kill?
Oh,
he can.
he does.
He gets shut down eventually. Adox is on a streak himself, now picking up the Scorpion. Can he make this kill? He can't. Get shut down by Miracles.
Yep, and looking at the score as well, it's very, very close between these two teams. Vitality do have that edge, about 15 points now difference between them. But as we switch over to the next hard point, it goes to the middle map area, and this is anybody's to play for.
I do kind of wonder how many points Vitality would actually have if Gataga decided to go for points rather than score streaks.
Absolutely.
At the moment, he's going to get shot. Just get wall banged through that wall there,
I think he did. I mean, if he'd have died then, he would have just been like, what? What has just happened?
Certainly would now. Blindfire just throwing some tacticals in that area. Like I said, it's weird because I think the rest of his team are playing for it, but Gataga's just picking up kills and backing off.
Yeah, you know, and I've got to say, sure, he is doing this lone wolf thing. He's trying to get his score streaks, but it is really helping his team. You know, lightning strikes, Hellstorm missiles can just change a game completely.
Agony's also having a great game. Every time I see the man, he's doing something. There you go, 17 and 11, 8 captures. He's actually got more than Gataga, and Gataga's going for capture bounces.
Absolutely. Here we go with Agony, the Belgian monster.
Oh, no, he jumped a little bit too high.
Well, straight off the respawn, going straight for that middle map area. Should actually probably be leaving that about now because, of course, it has switched over Gataga with 2 score streaks, and now, once
he's
again...
left the hard point again. He's done it again. He wants them in the hard point so he can juggle it.
Yep, he really does want that load star. It's an interesting one as well. You would have thought he'd put maybe a Doggo Swarms on, but no. Decides load star's enough. That's enough for me.
Doesn't pick anyone up with a lightning strike. He's going to be disappointed with that. He knows he needs a lot of points for this load star. Running away again, Gataga. Will you stop running away? You could have put this game to the bed with the way you are playing, but you're going for clips. Yep. What is wrong with you?
Well, Curse now do just about take the lead there. It was 1-1-6 apiece, but we see Curse just stretching ahead. Gataga shuts down Blindfire, and now we see Vitality taking the lead. This is really the only ones to play for here.
He didn't manage to get any of them there actually broken. So they go around and they're bringing in the Hellstorm. Doesn't get anyone again. Gataga is not having a lot of luck with these.
Not at all. I mean, he's had a lot of score streaks this game, but I don't know if they've been put to full effect. Here we go with Broken, pushing right round once more, trying to get to this hardpoint area, but Curse seems to be all over it.
Yes, I do. Now, what can Complex do? Not an awful lot, as it turns out. I'm going to jump back on board with Gataga. We might as well watch the clip monster. See what they can do.
So you're expecting a montage off the back of this then, by the sound of it?
I expect a montage off the back of this game.
Yeah, just a single one. A lot of bumping going on. Well, if he gets a load star, maybe, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
But it's very, very close at the moment. Cursed Complex actually picking up a lot of kills. He picks up another one. He knows someone's in the hard point. He just managed to sneak by him, but look at the score, 138 to 132, and it shouldn't be that close.
No, it's. I've got to say, I feel Vitality are the better team on hardpoint. They really did pull it back, but that previous hardpoint, let's not forget, there was only 17 points difference by the end of it.
There certainly was. Now on board with Curse Complex as he tries to push forward, and I don't know. You know what? For me, it's taken a lot of the fun out of this game, the fact that Gataga is playing for streaks, because I'm sitting there like, I just want a competitive game.
Yeah. You know, they're enjoying it. They're having fun. They know there's nothing to lose by losing this. But
I feel the rest of Vitality is playing for it.
Yeah, and maybe we're being a bit too critical of Gataga. For all we know, this could be the team strategy. This could be it. It could be Gataga, you get the score streaks, leave the hard points to us.
I can't believe that. There's no way I can believe the team went, don't worry about the points, Gataga, get the streaks.
Well, he's in the hard point now. He's collecting some points for his team now, and we are seeing that lead extend significantly. It's just about 50 points there between them.
Oh, wow, he managed to get away from that one. He's building up for score streaks once again. He's done it time and time again. Oh. Don't get me wrong, right? I think Gataga is actually playing incredible for what he's doing. I just wish he'd stay in the hard point sometimes.
Yeah.
He's 23 and 11 right now, so his slaying is not in question. It's just I wish he would stay in, like he's doing now. He can pick up these kills in the hard point with the gun skill he is displaying at the moment.
Well, it's really not going to matter anyway. It is mathematically impossible for Curse to take this, which is ultimately going to mean a 3-1 victory for Vitality. That will mean Curse finish bottom of Pool D, and they will go out of this tournament having won no best of
This looks so comfortable for Vitality.
Yeah.
I mean, it was close at one point.
Now it's just, yeah.
They've just been, I mean, look at the skill, the kills going now. Have a look at the scoreboard, and look how much Curse have been outslayed on this map.
It's crazy.
No wonder Gataga went, I'm going to go for streaks because you guys are awful.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, looking at someone like Miracles, as we say, who has achieved fairly recently extensive amounts of success, 3 back-to-back major tournaments, and then we kind of see him bowing out, not performing very well here. Is it his team's fault? Is it, you know, is he just underperforming individually? Who knows?
227 to 137. Vitality take this one 3-1, and I don't know, man. That was good play from Vitality. Yeah. And you kind of wonder where that form was the rest of this tournament.
Yeah, a massive victory there for Vitality. They're going to be happy with that. Obviously, they wanted to advance further, but they've got something out of this tournament. They can go home with their heads held high. They did defeat arguably one of the better American Call of Duty teams that were here. And there we go. That's it, really. Curse have going to bow out of the tournament with no wins.
They certainly have, but we'll be right back for the final game here on the Delta stream just after this short break. Do not go anywhere. This is Gfinity live in London. We are at Covent Garden. We'll be right back.